Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Sean Anderson, most favorite podcast. Alongside me is Brandon Swanson, and today we are previewing the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Green Bay Packers, the rematch of the classic Dez catch. Who you got in this game and why?
Well, the Dallas Cowboys have looked extremely good.
Yes, they have.
I've really been impressed with them completely as a team, and I think that they've done a really good job. And I'm going to look more at the defensive side of the football. They really have kept their team in games, and I think that that's a big thing. They had even a little struggle against the San Francisco 49ers, and their defense did just enough to be able to keep them in that game. I've really been impressed with this defense from Dallas, who's not always known for really having that great of a defense, having plenty of guys on the defensive side with names, but they're all suspended. And I think that this defense has been good with some guys not in there that they usually have. Now, turn to the offensive side for the Cowboys. I think that Dak Prescott has been absolutely impressive. And I think that there's not one thing you can take away from this young man. He has done an absolutely great job. A lot of people did not think anything of Dak Prescott coming in.
Ricky Weaver.
Yes, sir. And I think he's been very good. I don't know if people have given him enough credit. I think he's been outstanding. I think Ezekiel has also been really, really good. And the offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys has been tremendous because without them, Zeke isn't getting as much room to run without a good offensive line there. So that's been very impressive as well. So I think that this Dallas Cowboys team, very, very good. On the other side for the Green Bay Packers, they've been good as well. However, I think that their offense needs to pick it up. They don't look like the Green Bay Packer offense that we've seen in the past, just this really explosive, each play is going to be a big bomb to Jordy Nelson or to Randall Cobb or this or that. We're not seeing that. And Aaron Rodgers needs to get back to that in this game. I think that that's going to be a big key in this one, that Aaron Rodgers has got to pick it up on the offensive side. And some people may disagree with me and say he's doing just a fine job, but he doesn't look like the explosive Aaron Rodgers that we've seen in the past. He only has 876 yards. He has 9 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, which is good, but he doesn't even have 1,000 yards.
He also has the lowest completion percentage out of any quarterback. I think it's sitting around 54 or something like that. He's been pretty bad.
Yeah, he's not been Aaron Rodgers. He's not been the Aaron Rodgers that Packers fans know and love. He hasn't been Aaron Rodgers that football fans know and love as well. So I think that Rodgers really has to pick it up in this game, and I don't know if he will. I think that I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys in this one. However, we saw that the Packers' run defense, they're impressive. They're very, very good. They stopped Orleans Darkwa and anyone who ran the football for the New York Giants, but then again, not that hard. The Giants abandoned the run game early, and they really didn't have a pass game either. But we've seen that, this Packer defense, which a lot of people are like, they're injured, they're hurt, they're not that good. Well, they're not that bad. So I think that that's going to be very interesting to see if Ezekiel Elliott will be able to run on them, and if Dak Prescott is going to finally have his first turnover in this one. He'll be pressured. The Green Bay Packers brought a lot of pressure against Eli Manning last Sunday night, but I do think that this is going to be a little bit different. They're playing against a different team. The Cowboys, I think, are really in a better spot right now than the New York Giants were. I think the Cowboys will get this win 27-24. I think it's going to be a really close game. I think it's about a 3-point to 7-point game. I think that the Dallas Cowboys are able to pull this one out, though.
Yeah, I don't disagree going to Dallas is going to be able to revenge that loss that they had with the whole Dez catch. Was it a catch? Was it not a catch? And also Jordy Nelson, the only player. I think one other player has also scored a touchdown in every single game, but Jordy Nelson is one of the players that has scored a touchdown in every single game. We'll see if he can continue that trend. But that's going to wrap up this video. Tell us what you think of this matchup down below. Do you agree with me and Brandon? Do you think the Dallas Cowboys are going to pull out the win in this game? Tell us down in the comments down below. Also, you could check out the description. You'll find our Twitter. You'll find Most Valuable Pods Twitter. You'll find our Snapchat, our Instagram, all that fun stuff down in the comments. You'll find patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. If you donate $1 each month, you get a Patreon exclusive podcast. And on the most recent one, the one for October, I tried out Tinder and it was terrifying. I still don't understand how to swipe left or right. It's terrifying.
You don't know how to swipe left or right?
I thought it was, but I was doing it and I was doing it the wrong way. And I also felt bad for swiping left on people. So yeah, it was. I basically spend the hour screaming.
I really just despise the app.
Yeah, I do too. It's terrifying.
Terrifying. It's more shallow.
Yeah.
than the water in the kiddie pool. I mean, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's really bad,
anyways.
especially depending on the area that you're in.
Yes.
Some areas that you're in, you could get absolute smoke shows. The other areas that you're in, you just want to kill yourself. So
It's pretty fair. Anyways, if you do want to check that out, go
but
to
don't do that.
Go to patreon.com/mostvaluable-podcast if you do want to check out me freak out for a whole hour. It is a video podcast. But anyways, that's going to wrap up this video. For Smoke Show, Brandon Swanson, I am Sean Anderson. We'll see you in the next preview.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
You may just want to kill yourself. Yikes.